Today we are going to make sesame balls. With just a few simple ingredients, this recipe will secure the filling when you fry the sesame balls, and the sesame balls will not shrink even after they are cool. Let's get started. Put the glutinous rice flour in a bowl. Heat the water. Add sugar when it starts to boil. Stir until the sugar is fully dissolved. Now pour the sugar water mixture into the glutinous rice flour while stirring it constantly. Once it's all well incorporated, you can then start adding some dry glutinous flour. Add a little bit at a time. We want to get to the stage where we can shape the mixture into a ball, still soft but not sticky to the touch. Now add the oil and knead it until it's all well incorporated. Cover it and let it rest for 30 minutes. Now I will get the red bean paste filling ready. I'm going to shape them into small little balls. I made this red bean paste the day before. I'll provide a link on how to make this in the description below. You can also buy ready-made red bean paste from any Asian grocery store. These red bean balls weigh between 15 to 20 grams each. Now let's make the sesame balls. Roll the dough out and cut into 12 even pieces. Press it down and put the red bean ball in the middle. Use your thumb to hold down the red bean ball while using the other hand to keep pushing the dough up. Keep turning the dough as you go so the dough will be evenly distributed. Once you get to the top, press the dough together to bind it nicely. Roll it around gently for a rounder shape. Scoop a little bit of glutinous rice flour in a bowl. Add some water into it to make a loose paste. In another bowl, prepare some white sesame seeds. Drop the ball into the flour mixture. Then drop it into the sesame seeds. Coat the ball with sesame seeds all over. At this time, you can heat the oil to about 120 degrees. Don't overheat the oil. If you don't have a thermometer, you can insert wooden chopsticks into the oil. When you see tiny little bubbles start rising and gather around the chopsticks, that means the oil is ready. Drop the balls in there carefully. You want to make sure you have enough oil in there to cover the sesame balls. Also, depending on the size of your pan, you may want to fry the sesame balls in separate batches so they have room to move around in the pan. The sesame balls are going to expand as they cooked. In the beginning, the sesame balls will all sink to the bottom, so you'll need to keep stirring them around gently. After frying for a while, they will start to float. Now you will need to press them down into the oil. This way they will be cooked evenly. And as you keep pressing them down into the oil, this movement will make the sesame balls puff up even more. Fry until they are golden brown. And this is now completed. This is the size different before and after they're fried. Sesame balls are best served immediately. These have been sitting here uncovered for 5 hours now. I want to show you that they are still holding their shape very nicely and crisp on the outside. This is the next day. They deflated slightly, but still holding up well. If you are going to eat them the next day, the best way will be to heat them up in the oven. Thanks for watching.